Good morning and welcome to Backyard and Beyond. This morning we have triple guests. We have with us Sondra Jensen, Julia McNees, and Norma Reed. And if any of you have those names familiar to you, you probably are going to guess that we're going to talk about the Cass County Memorial Hospital Auxilary, but especially about the gift shop. So, Sondra, you have an event coming right up.
Yes, we do. Thursday we are having a special sale. It'll be from 7 o'clock in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Everything in the shop will be 20% off.
Wow. And are you adding new things at this time also?
There will be some, yes.
You have so many things, and I know Julia's going to talk specifically, but Sondra, one of the things that I like about the shop is you have a variety for babies on up.
We do. We go from baby items, we go to games for older children, we go to gifts like maybe a wine stopper, a vase for flowers. We go to jewelry. We go to purses, scarves. Scarves are always popular right now.
Okay. So that's a job, and I think we may come back and just visit a little bit about picking out those things. But, Julia, let's be more specific about some of the things that you're going to have on sale and some things that people might go, oh, yeah, that's something I'd really like to have.
Well, we also have, I know Sondra mentioned jewelry. We have wristwatches. We have the expansion rings. We have headbands. We have billfolds. We have yard stakes and garden flags. Everybody's anxious with this nice weather nowadays to get outside and do some redecorating. We have Tervis tumblers. We have card charms. We have picture frames. We have lotions. We have greeting cards. And last but not least, we do have a lot of willow tree angels and willow tree candles, and all of those will be on sale.
On sale. What was that tumbler thing?
It's a Tervis tumbler. It's been very popular. It's one that does not sweat.
Okay, this is a drinking glass.
Yes, and it's great to set on your desk at work, and it does not sweat.
Yeah. Oh, great. You don't have to worry about the furniture top under that.
That's right.
Very
it's
good.
Been a very popular item.
So you have some unique things there.
Yes, we just have lots and lots of neat gift ideas. And the other thing that I should mention that we also always offer gift wrap. Now, the day of the sale, we're not going to be gift wrapping for people, but we do have that on a regular basis in the gift shop from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Okay. And Julia, as that gift shop started, I don't know what it was in the minds of the people who started it, but I always think of it as a hospital gift shop. Starting out is something you're going to take to somebody who's in the hospital. It's expanded way beyond that.
Oh, very much so, Lavon. And we do want to stress that this is open to everyone in the community. It isn't just the hospital people, employees.
Yeah,
it's
very good.
the general public. And the other thing that we might also mention, that since it is nonprofit, there is no sales tax on these items. So that is a big item
That's
nowadays.
a deal.
Yes, definitely.
It is.
Definitely.
So, maybe it's a little early to start thinking about Christmas shopping, but there's Mother's Day and graduation and some other things in there, and you might just find something you want for yourself.
Definitely. And we had some things left over after our Christmas sales and things, and we probably are going to put some of those out on this 20% off too. So.
Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Okay, we're going to talk to Norma Reed a little bit, who's the current president for the hospital auxiliary, and why do you guys take care of this? This is sort of a big job to have people there in the gift shop, somebody to buy, somebody to coordinate all that. It's a pretty big job. Why does auxiliary do that?
We do this because it's our money maker, and we give 2 scholarships yearly to students. We give $1,000 to each one of them, and we've been working on this. We're currently working on it. We also give money to the hospital for equipment that they purchase and that they want. We also have a new committee that is planning for our new hospital addition. We hope that we can add something very useful and meaningful from the hospital auxiliary, and this might take several years of saving to get because we want it to be something real meaningful for it. So it's just a special committee that we've set up for this. So we have lots of things to spend money on, but we need to get the money. And another...
A lot of that's possible for many reasons, but one of it is because it's all volunteers who do all of this.
Yes, they are volunteers. We have 186 inactive members. We have 132 active, so we have a total of 318 members altogether. Anyone can join. We would just love to have anybody. It's a nonprofit organization. It's a volunteer type organization. The dues currently are $2. However, they will be raised to $5 at fair time, but it's still a good price. $5. We've had that forever.
You better hurry up and join if you want the $2 membership. But like you say, $5. I'm not sure what you can get for $5 around. Not very much. And it's even if you want to be inactive, it's still a real support for the auxiliary.
It really is, and it's our big money maker for us. The gift shop is one, and also another big one coming up is our 25th anniversary that we're having of the soup and salad luncheon, and that's April 27th, and we need your help there too, so we need people to come and support us.
Get all the foods taken care of for that?
Yeah,
need
it's
anybody?
all homemade. Yep,
Yeah,
everybody is just, volunteers are so good to say yes. In fact, our committee chairman is one of them is Linda Merrick, and she was telling me the other day, she said, Norma, I haven't had anybody that's told me no.
Oh, isn't that
and
wonderful?
That's unusual.
That's right.
Just, everybody has been so willing to work.
Time and place for that?
That will be April 27th, and that's from 11 to 1, and it's the Catholic Parish Center.
Okay.
Please try and come.
Yeah. You know, if people who are familiar with that will be lined up to get in the door, and they can buy their tickets ahead or they can buy at the door. But then there may be some folks who've never been there. Hey, this is your chance this year is to get in there and get some good food. And I always love to go to visit with people. Oh, you see people you haven't seen for a long time, and so that's always fun, too. So that's a great moneymaker. I want to ask... I want to, yeah, we want to know how much it costs.
It's $5.
Okay.
And that, too, has been $5 forever, but it's $5 is the cost for that. And like you said, please, if you haven't got a ticket, we're starting to sell tickets, and we're putting a lot of publicity on it, but if you haven't bought a ticket, you can get tickets at the door.
Okay.
So please come for $5.
Another great bargain, that's for sure. Well, Sondra, I want to come back to you and talk a little more about getting ready to not just for the sale, but, you know, the gift shop. Who buys stuff? Where do you go? How does all that happen?
Julia and I do all the buying. We go to Kansas City to the market, or we have some other outlets, places that we go. And
you ever have salesmen come to you?
yes, we do. We've got
salesmen.
several salesmen that come to us also, so we can purchase from them.
So how do you decide?
That is kind of hard sometimes because it seems like she and I like both the same things, and we know, well, other people don't always like what we like, but so we try to get a variety. Even if we don't like something, somebody else does.
Yeah, you really have to kind of think outside the box, I think, to do buying for something like this. And your shop is just full of all kinds of things. And another question I have is, who arranges all that? Who just for display? That's a big job.
Well, we do that also.
So this isn't just a few hours during the year. This adds up to a lot of hours.
Yes, it does, but it's fun too.
Yeah, well, as I hope so. Or, you know, you have to have a little reward built in there somewhere. I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about the feeling worthwhile about the effort. Julia, what do you get out of doing this? I mean, it is a lot of work, a lot of hours. Why in the world do you do it?
Oh, it's fun, and it's something very, very worthwhile, and we have a great amount of volunteers that help us. And even though Sondra and I put the items in the gift shop, others, you know, are always dusting and rearranging some items, and it's amazing if you just move things once in a while. Someone will walk in and say, oh, you have something new, and somebody will say, no, that's been here a while. We just moved it somewhere else. So
well, you know yourself.
It's very rewarding.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And those hours count up. You want Norma? You want to talk a little bit about the hours the volunteers do count up. You keep track of those.
Yes, and they are turned into the hospital at the end of their fiscal year or something, and so they do have a total of the amount of hours that all the volunteers do.
Okay, so that's a real plus, I think, for the hospital.
Oh, definitely.
Too, and for the community and that sort of thing.
Yes.
So if somebody was interested in working specifically in the gift shop, should they talk to Norma, or should they talk to Sondra or Julia, or who? How should
they can
do
just
that?
talk to anyone, and they'll get the message to the proper person. Darlene McConnell is actually the membership chairman at this point in time, and so if someone comes in and does sign up, then Darlene has a basket, and that information is put in the basket for her, and then someone else would be in touch with them.
Okay.
So we're always looking for volunteers.
So if you don't want to be as involved as Julia and Sondra in the gift shop, just volunteer to help every once in a while, and you can get in on the fun.
That's correct.
And not spend a lot of time if you don't want to.
And we should also mention the great coffee shop that is there now, too. And everyone says the ice cream is wonderful.
Ooh, that's worth a stop then, too. Sondra, quickly remind us about this special gift shop sale at Cass County Memorial Hospital.
Yes, it'll be this Thursday, starting at 7 a.m. and until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's tomorrow. Get your purse out, get your shopping done. It'll be fun. Thank you very much to Julia McNees and Sondra Jensen and Norma Reed for coming in to visit with us today. And until next time, here's a thought. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it.